20 billion naira spent on medical workers, Hâzard allowances in 3 months, Nigerian government reveals. The federal government says despite the nation's lean resources caused by the emergence of COVID-19, 20 billion has been spent on special hazard and inducement allowances for medical and health workers for April, May, and June of 2020. The Minister of Labour, Chris Ngige, said this in a statement on Tuesday while appealing to the National Association of Resident Doctors, NARD, to suspend its ongoing strike. He said the Buhari administration already addressed 6 out of the 8 demands listed by the body. Ngige noted that by labor laws and International Labour Organization (ILO) conventions, all parties are not to employ arm-twisting methods. The minister pointed out that there is a pending case in the National Industrial Court of Nigeria (NICN), instituted by 2 civic society groups against NARD, Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Health and Labour and Employment. Ngige added that groups Citizens Advocacy for Social Rights, KESA, and Association of Women in Trading and Agriculture, AWITA, asked for an interlocutory injunction against a further strike by resident doctors. The statement said the government has also expended 9.3 billion as premium for group life insurance for health workers, civil and public servants in federal organizations. The insurance will run from March 2020 to March 2021. Ngige, however, announced a meeting between NARD and the Federal Ministries of Health, Finance, Budget, and National Planning to be on Wednesday for further discussion on the ongoing strike. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, you can imagine, you can see the kind of money our Nigerian governments are claiming to have spent within the period of the pandemic. You can imagine, you can see. But let's tell ourselves the truth. Did they really spend this money? Did they really spend this money if we are to face the truth and reality? Because our Nigerian government is now a government that we need to be very, very suspicious of now. Yes, because the government is filled with biased set of people. People that will tell you that 20 naira was spent, whereas it was 5 naira that was spent. Yes, because we have encountered cases of this kind many times. If an EFCC boss like Mago, who has been going out to checkmate criminals, arrest them and take them to prison, can go out and become even more criminal than those he has been arresting. Tell me, why can't we be suspicious of this money our Nigerian government claim that they have actually spent within this period of pandemic? You can imagine. And again, another point is this. The MDDC, 40 billion naira was allocated to them. This 40 billion naira that was allocated to them, the NDDC presented a statement spreading how this money was actually spent. Whereas the money wasn't spent the way they wrote it in the paper. It was just a paperwork. So our Nigerian government is not a government the one can put hope and confidence in or trust. So this 20 billion naira they are claiming they spent within the period of this pandemic, to me it's a lie. It's a lie. Now look at the different bodies they claim they gave certain amount of money. If you decide to checkmate or carry out an investigation on this fact, you will see that they are all lies. They are all lies. Yes, they all formulated these reports in order for it to cover up the 20 billion naira claim that yes, this is what was spent on this. You understand, my viewers? So all these things are what our Nigerian government are doing that has been causing lots of controversies between the government, the people, and the masses. You understand what I'm saying? So they should not just deceive the masses. They should not just deceive. They should not just come with this deceitful reports, because to me it's a deceitful report. You understand now? It's a deceitful report. Okay, look at what they said. They said that the Buhari administration already addressed 6 out of the 8 demands listed by the body. When did the President Buhari administration addressed a demand that was put up before him? See, President Buhari will not even bother standing up where he is to talk to crowd, not talk of addressing. Do you know how many demands that have been put before the president that was cornered? That was cornered. When these people put up this demand to the president, before you know it, someone at the top will claim that he knows about it, that he can handle it. Before you know, he hijacks it. That is what's happening in NDDC now. Can't you see how money was shared to this to those top people in House of Assembly? The minister of NDD, the minister said it. Akpabi said it. He said most of the contracts went to the members of the members in House of Representatives. And behold, most of these contracts were never done. When they went to the scene of where they claimed that they carried out the project, they discovered that nothing was actually done. So where is the money now? So this is what they keep doing, deceiving the government, collecting money. In fact, I blame this administration because they are the cause. They will allocate some funds to some people without setting up a group to investigate on the money allocated. When you allocate some fund, there's supposed to be a committee. You're supposed to set up a committee to that will help monitor the use of this fund that was allocated, so that you will see that these funds are properly utilized, properly used, and used to achieve the purpose why the fund was allocated. So, my viewers, at this juncture, I will tell you that all of these put before us are all fallacies. They are all fallacies. They are all lies. See how they spread the money so that it will look as if truly that they truly spent this money. They are all lies. So let us not. To me, I don't believe. I don't know of you. Do you understand? I don't know of you, but to me, I believe that all these things are cooked up stories. They are cooked up stories. So they should just think of other lies to tell. 20 billion naira spent on medical workers. Can you imagine? This is how they make waste of our money. They waste our resources. They waste our money. If you can spend 20 billion naira on the medicals of workers, how much more the common Nigerians? The common Nigerians are out there looking for only 2,000 naira to survive for a week, and you're spending 20 billion naira on the medical of workers and also hazard allowances in 3 months. Nigeria, I greet you people. My viewers, what's your take? Please don't hesitate to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.